Depersonalization can be a very frightening condition, but it's not nearly as scary once you know what it really is. Hey everyone, I'm Sean O'Connor, author of the Depersonalization Manual. I suffered from depersonalization disorder for 2 years before I recovered completely. And in the more than 10 years since, I've helped thousands of people around the world to recover with my book, The Depersonalization Manual. And today, I'm going to tell you the 3 things that you need to know about depersonalization recovery. Let's get started. Number 1, DP is caused by anxiety. So much of the fear about depersonalization being a permanent condition can be put to bed by understanding one simple fact. DP is an anxiety-based condition. The feelings of detachment, the strange fears, the racing thoughts, all of them are caused by anxiety. You see, depersonalization is actually your brain's natural response to stress and trauma. That may be from violence, a car crash, a burning building, etc. Your brain sees that it's in danger and your fight or flight response kicks in. This causes a number of physical effects: increased heart rate, tense muscles, dilated pupils. And one of the mental effects it can also cause is that it puts up a mental barrier between you and the danger. This makes you feel disconnected from reality and even from your own body. But it also means that you're not overwhelmed by fear and you can safely remove yourself from the situation. That's why people sometimes report calmly walking out of a car accident or a burning house, sometimes with no memory of doing so. Depersonalization is part of your body's fight or flight response, and it's actually a very useful tool. But it's only supposed to last a few minutes while you get yourself out of physical danger. The problem occurs when DP is caused by something less obvious, like a panic attack, a bad experience from smoking weed, or just intense stress. Your brain thinks it's in danger, but there's no danger around. You might have just been sitting in your living room, watching TV, and suddenly you feel cut off from your own body, disconnected from reality. So how do you explain it? Well, you think, I must be going crazy, or I'm still high and I can't come down. You focus on the feelings of DP, which makes the anxiety worse, which in turn makes the DP worse, and the cycle continues. That's how depersonalization, which is only supposed to last a few minutes at a time, can turn into an ongoing condition. But here's the important thing. Even when it lasts longer than it should, depersonalization is still only ever caused by anxiety. And we know that we can manage, control, and recover from anxiety, so we can manage, control, and recover from depersonalization. Number 2, the condition makes itself worse. Depersonalization, like all anxiety-based conditions, is self-perpetuating. What does that mean? It means that obsessing over the condition makes the condition worse. Here's a great phrase to remember. Anxiety is caused by the fear of anxiety. You see, depersonalization is nothing to be afraid of. It's an extremely common feeling. It's a perfectly natural response to trauma and stress. Almost half of all US adults will have at least one depersonalization episode at some point in their lives. And for the majority of those people, it lasts just a few seconds or minutes, and then it fades away naturally. It's only when you focus on it, worry about it, think of it as something that you should be scared of, that's when it starts to become a problem. The only reason that depersonalization can last longer than it should is because it's not allowed to naturally fade away, which is what it's designed to do. And if, like I did, you spend days and weeks thinking about DP, researching it, looking at chat rooms and forums, you're just obsessing about the condition and making it worse. Just like anxiety, depersonalization is caused by the fear of depersonalization. Remove that fear and the feelings of DP will fade away just like they're supposed to do. Number 3, it's a very simple condition. One of the toughest things about depersonalization is just how overwhelming it can be. The constant anxiety and mental stress, physical symptoms like headaches, fatigue, and muscle pain, and of course, the intrusive thoughts that the world isn't real or that you're living in a dream. When I had DP, I had these thoughts 24/7, from the moment I woke up until I fell asleep at night, if I managed to fall asleep. At one point, I was actually having dreams about depersonalization. It was horrible. And I know that dealing with all of these symptoms, fears, and thoughts individually can seem like an impossible task. But here's the thing. You don't have to. Because in reality, you're not dealing with 1,000 different thoughts, fears, and symptoms that you need to fix one by one. You're dealing with one thing, the anxiety that's causing the DP. All you need to do is address that, and the other symptoms, even the most awful, horrifying thoughts and fears, will fade away, as if they'd never been there. DP is nothing to be afraid of. It's your brain's natural reaction to stress and trauma. As annoying as it is, it's actually trying to help you escape from what it thinks is an ongoing, dangerous, or traumatic situation. Think of it like this. Your brain is like an office building, and your thoughts are the employees. Suddenly, the anxiety fire alarm goes off. The employees are panicked and running around and pushing each other out of the way. That's depersonalization. It's perfectly understandable that they would react like that, even though there's no actual fire. And they'll keep doing it as long as the fire alarm stays on. Now, how do you deal with this? Do you try to calm down each one of your employees one by one? Of course not. All you need to do is switch off the fire alarm. This is so important. You don't need to deal with every DP thought and fear individually. All you need to do is turn off the anxiety that's causing them. So, to recap. Number 1, DP is caused by anxiety. It's an anxiety-based condition. That's all. Number 2, the condition makes itself worse. Like all anxiety-based conditions, obsessing over DP will only make it last longer. Number 3, it's actually very simple. You don't have to deal with 1,000 different DP thoughts and fears individually. You only have to deal with the anxiety that's causing them. That's all. These 3 simple facts are your first steps towards your total recovery from depersonalization. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to answer and help you out. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you found this video helpful, please do like and share. And one last thing, if you want tons more information on depersonalization recovery, check out my website at dpmanual.com, where you'll find everything you need to know, including my complete guide to recovery, the Depersonalization Manual. Thanks for watching, guys.